It is what it is. Yo, listen. Check back in. Still some technical difficulties going on, but listen. It's all good. It is all good, y'all. And if you feel like you can't fuck with it, don't fuck with it. I understand. You know, it's all love. We're going to find a way to edit it so you can probably look at it right. But let y'all know, though, like, I'm lit. I just want to give a shout out to my boy Leroy. My motherfucking boy Leroy. For this good old Jack Daniels that he gave me. It's the Tennessee Apple. And this is so good. This is so good. And he told me that I was going to like it. He also made a decal for my car. Which I posted on my story on Facebook. And, oh. Yeah. He made it.
Take another picture of it.
Okay. Oh yes, I'm proud of that. Thank you. And also shout out to Brandon for making my hoodie. You know, if y'all want one, hit me up. Still got t-shirts, hit me up. And I'm just waiting for people to gather on in. And like I said again, we get ready to go ahead and get this party on started and allow for people to go ahead and introduce themselves. And y'all already know who I am. My name is Glow, creator of Conversations with Glow, already in there. So I'm gonna allow for the person next to me to go ahead and introduce herself.
I'm Sharice.
I can't hear you.
I'm Sharice.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you had a little conversation.
No.
I'm still waiting. So, I am Alicia Brockman. My friends and family call me Miss Pooh or Pooh.
I am Candietta Taylor. People call me Candy. I am the owner of Candietta's Financial Consultant, Credit Repair.
Yes, honey. Okay. Well, let them know who you is then. I'm trying to tell you. God damn. I didn't say all that. Well, go ahead and say it.
Brian was just like, duh.
The hell?
Damn. Okay. So, again, my name is Alicia Brockman. Friends and family call me Pooh or Miss Pooh. I am the owner of the Travel Outlier. And it is a traveling lifestyle company where we just kind of do more than just book your vacation. Our ultimate goal is, of course, to curate a specific type of lifestyle for you. Our tagline or motto is Dream, Travel, Live, Repeat. And yeah, it's more like it's more than a tagline. It is a lifestyle. Yeah. Okay. So I got that out of the way.
Just to interrupt, I'm sorry, but listen, John, we already know we sideways, bro.
Turn your phone.
Right.
We don't know.
We already discussed that. Listen, the devil tried to get in the way. Listen, fucked up my phone, you know, and so I had to use my girl phone, and so my computer, you know, it won't work, and so it's just a whole lot of things, you know, the obstacles trying to get in the way, but you know, I'm not gonna stop.
Nope.
You know, at the end of the day, like I said, if you're gonna fuck with me, you're gonna fuck with me. If you ain't, you ain't.
Period.
At the end of the day, it's gonna be edited. You're gonna fuck with me. Period. Pooh. I cannot stand saying poo at the end.
I don't say that either.
I like it.
You
I cannot stand it.
Now you gotta give yourself a little motivation. Nothing like self-motivation.
Pooh.
Period. Who
Look, he was like, I was just joking. Dang, I know, babe. I'm sorry. I've been saying I'm sorry all week. Just for anybody that's been in KWG, like, I'm sorry for everything. Like, it's just been a whole wild week, man. I just love everybody that's a part of it, and it's fun in there. People are their selves, like, you know, like they're their selves. People get upset. People leave. People come back. You know, it's all love.
Well,
The other day, I noticed
we
people
still on
left.
that. We still on that pool.
I was like, look at her
I really hope
commenting.
if it wasn't for the groups in my own personal pages, I probably wouldn't deal with Facebook.
You're right. That's
But
why
I
we
can't
It's
say
a
your
way to be
group
in
don't
the
have a lot of drama. That should just be straight lit. Like,
Right.
it don't have a lot of drama.
But thank you. I love that. Everybody just being themselves, you know. And then, you know, it is what it is. But we're going to go ahead and get to the show. And go ahead and get to this topic. This is episode number 10. Woo! Hey! Consistency. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So this is Girl Talk. Again, I do have Sharice, Alicia, and Candy with me. And what we are going to do is that we are going to set it off. We're going to sit up here and we're going to talk about credit. We're going to talk about the things that you can do to go ahead and get your credit the way that it needs to be done, or how you want it to be done to get to where you need to be, and allow for us to quit talking about it and allow for us to start doing something about it. So I want to ask her, like, Candy, can you tell them, like, what is credit?
So, credit is a product and service, basically. So, you need your credit. It's what's going to give you that loan. If you get a house, you got to get a loan. If you get a car, you got to get a loan. So, credit is product and service. You have to have it. Good credit score. You cannot get nothing
Like
with
a
a bad
loan.
credit. It's a loan.
It's a loan.
If you got a 750, they're trusting you with their money. If you got it for 100, you're not getting nothing.
Nobody's gonna loan you any money if you're not paying people back.
Right.
So, you want your money in the street.
Period.
They want their money.
Credit matters.
You know what? I've been wanting my money back in the streets, but we ain't even gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about
What
it.
you're doing.
Right. Look,
We gonna
every
get it
dog.
back 10 times 4. I been had got it
10
back,
times
but I'm
4.
just saying for the ones that do.
Cash.
Hey,
Yeah, girl.
come up with glow. All right. So thank you, Candy, for sharing the information. As far as like what is credit, you definitely did it for me. As far as what is the credit, as far as basically beginning with our Social Security numbers. We definitely have to be careful with that. I would say just because you have good credit, mean you go around here just want to co-sign for people, and you know, having people you know, putting repossessions on your credit and shit. But hey, but we're gonna go ahead to the next question.
But you don't want your credit, because that's one of the hardest, right? That's like one of the hardest things.
Is that one of the hardest things to get out?
credit? I mean, from my understanding, repossessions and bankruptcy is a big one.
Tax liens is a big
Tax
one.
liens is a big one.
Student loans is a big one.
Yeah.
That's what's going to affect your credit score the worst. Most points.
And they don't teach you that. And it's unfortunate they don't teach you that in
Repos.
school.
They don't.
Because I guess they want to give loans. That's just my
Yeah, they want to give you all that interest rate with bad credit so you can pay on a $2,500 loan for 3 years, and you're going to double your money because you got bad credit.
That is ridiculous.
Don't do it. Fix your credit.
Title Maxes, stay away.
What your shirt
Stay
say?
away.
Credit repair. Follow
Yes.
me. Candietta
It's important.
Taylor.
It's important. It's important.
Very,
Right.
very. Okay. So, the next question is, what should we do to maintain our credit?
So, to maintain your credit, first you want to make all payments on time, because a late payment is going to hurt your score anywhere from 50 to 100 points. So, definitely make your payments on time. Another thing you don't want to do to keep a good credit score, do not go accumulate a lot of bills. Don't go apply for a lot of loans. Don't have a lot of credit cards, because the utilization is another effect of your credit score. Those are some nuggets. Definitely pay your bills on time.
And pay more than the minimum.
Yes, if you can pay $5 extra, $2 extra, pay them.
Pay more than the minimum. And I know earlier before we started talking, you were saying about making your payment prior to your due date on the 5th, I believe.
Yes.
Or something else.
Credit card nugget. If you have credit cards and say for instance your payment is due on the 20th, what you want to do is you want to split that payment to double up your points. So 15 days before the due date, you're going to pay half of your payment. 5 days before your due date, you're going to pay the other half. So when they run your credit, you're really basically tricking the system, and it's going to look like you made 2 payments, but you made one, you paid it on time. You might pay $2 or $3 extra. Bam, it's going to boost your credit score.
Okay.
I know something that I plan on doing this week coming up, actually. I read somewhere, I was looking at watching something, I don't remember, but they were saying how a secured credit card with your bank. So you go in, you give your bank, let's just say $300, and your bank will set up a payment plan on that $300, and you make payments. It's basically to try to see if you can bank a payment, if you can pay yourself on time. So I heard that gives you a very, very good boost. And then, of course, after the 6 months, you get your money back and everything gets fine and dandy. Of course, also making sure that you use it under that 30%.
Correct.
Under 30%, keep it. So gas,
toilet paper.
So let me ask you a question, not to just dip in your business, but Pooh, don't you have a credit card?
I do.
So what's the difference between, and Candietta, you can answer this too, what is the difference between a credit card and a secured credit card?
If I'm not mistaken, because again, I'm still learning. I'm in the process of the rebuild. I've been in the process of breakdown my whole 20s, because clearly nobody told me that this was important. So now I'm spending my years in my 30s just trying to catch up. So from my understanding, it's the interest rate. With your bank, it's not going to be as high of an interest rate as it would for, like, if you go out to get a Capital One card. The making your payments on time is important, because what'll happen is they'll start to increase. Now, I wouldn't get in the game of increasing my credit limit if your credit is already bad, because that just kind of seems counterproductive. Are you really, really going to make those payments now that you have a 500 credit limit versus a 300?
A lot of people only, technically, let's be technical, a lot of people only do those increases because they want that money. As soon as you get that increase, you're going to spend it.
And you're going to spend it.
So once you spend that 30% of your credit card usage, just make those payments, don't spend it again. I know it can be hard, but if you do use it and it's past that 30%, make sure you actually pay the amount you spent at that moment as well.
John also said that secure card, you have to put more money up front.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the major difference. So, like you said, with the Capital One, the difference between a Capital One card, let's just say a traditional credit card, and a secure card with your bank, you do have to walk in there and put, this is what I'm putting on, 300, 400, 500. So it is your own money. But to me, I think it's good, because that gives you even more incentive to make your payments on time. Because now you know, this is my money, versus somebody giving you a credit card for $300 right off the gate. That's not your money.
And then think about it. If you're investing your money on the secured credit card, you're not going to blow the money you just invested.
Right.
So
it may be beneficial to go down that route if you are someone who are like truly dedicated and serious to fixing your credit, because it's hard, and your girl been trying, and it's a long time.
Yeah,
It's
a
been
process.
It is a process. It's a process.
So this is what John said. John said that no, you want to increase your limit, never spend more than 30% of your limit, and pay off full balance every month, and you will never pay interest. Hold on, wait.
Let me get him.
Wait,
Let me get him
no.
right quick, because-
Wait, we got one more. Wait. Let.
Go ahead. Sorry,
Just-
conductor.
Just go ahead.
Conduct. We apologize.
Okay. And Elijah Black said credit cards are for stuff like car repairs, Christmas gifts, and money on leeways. John also said don't use credit cards for liability use. It's for access in emergencies. Okay, so listen. Okay. Let me tell you how much that I know a little bit about, having a little, credit card. So my somebody that I was, speaking to, like, because I was the type that was always wanting to, I always paid off everything. Like everything that I always paid off on it, spent on it, I always paid it off. And I was always sitting up here wondering, like, what the fuck going on? Like, why ain't shit moving up? Like, I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to. I'm even paying before I'm even supposed to, pay it. Like, it's before the due date. She was like, well, Glo, this is what you should do. Try just only paying down to like $10. Probably not even 10, probably like $20. Because basically what you're doing is that you're not giving these credit bureaus anything to calculate off of. So therefore, if everything is a zero balance, what is 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0? That's 3 credit bureaus. That's coming up to 0. So they don't have anything to calculate off of. So if you leave a little balance here and leave a little balance there, and you may have one card paid off, that's still going to give them something to work off of. And you still want to keep your utilization with all your cards. It doesn't matter. Let's say for instance that you have, that all your cards that you have is a total of $5,000. What's 30% of $5,000? Anybody know real quick?
Well, 10% is what, 500? 10% is 500. Another 10, that's 1,000. What's that? 1,500.
15. Boom. Straight off the.
Don't kill me with the math.
Okay, y'all, don't beat us up. Boom, boom. Okay. But anyway, so basically all together, with all your cards used together, that's 30%. With everything used together, with 5,000, with 1,500. Everything that's paid, that's utilization with all your cards, as long as you're managing them. So with you sitting up here and you're managing your cards, that's going to allow for your credit scores to actually go up. So do not keep a zero balance on your credit cards. I would suggest you leave a little something for them to calculate off of. Me personally, it's just like, it depends on how many cards you have. If, let's say for instance, you have 5 and you have a balance on 3 and 0 on 2, leave that 0 on 2, leave that balance on 3 and work on that 3 and pay it off. Do what you have to do, but still allow for the credit bureau to have something to calculate off of. Did I run that right, y'all?
You did. But I got something to say to John.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, no. We forgot to
say John. So you are correct, but we're being technical here. People in reality world, people get a $300 credit card and spend the complete balance.
Right.
So then
I met somebody that did that.
They pay it 3 or 4 months, and when they pay it, okay, you can get an increase. You made 3 or 4 payments on time. Bam. So you still about $200 in the hole, in the negative, and then you get a $150 or $200 increase. Right. What are you going to do in reality?
You don't have the discipline
you don't have the discipline. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing wrong with the increase.
It's too early in the game.
But if you are doing negatively, don't do it. Pay your balance down. So it's nothing wrong with the increase. So maybe it was misinterpreted. But
so this is okay. So this is what he said. I'm. Wait a minute, I'm going to read your comment before I even say what I have to say. He said, credit card and loans are different. Credit cards are revolving accounts. And if you never close your account and you never purchase on it every month like gas, and you will show constant usage but never pay interest in good payment history. And he said, I didn't say keep zero balance. Wait just 1 second. Wait 1 second. You said and pay off full balance every month.
Who said that?
John.
Sounds like zero.
He said pay off full balance.
You said pay off full balance every month. So if you're paying off the full balance every month, what is that going to get you?
A lot closer account almost.
A zero balance kind of.
You ain't gonna have nothing open.
Exactly.
Right?
Okay.
Okay.
We're not building.
Next question.
We working on that. We still working on that.
Oh, she got something to say.
No. I'm saying we working on the credit.
No, he just told me that I always read his comments. I'm sorry, John. I don't. Oh, really? So you saying that I always read your comments wrong? No. So do I read your comments wrong, John? Are we gonna say?
Or is it user error and you're typing them? We're reading them how you're saying them. Sorry. Just saying. Just saying.
Okay.
Next question.
How can you build your credit?
How can you build your credit?
Somebody that's on top.
Credit repair.
Okay.
No, we need to know these
Right.
things. Teach
Building
us.
your credit, of course, making your payments on time.
That's important.
Keeping up. Don't get a lot of utilization, meaning don't open up a lot of accounts. We already talked about the secure credit card. You know, once you start boosting your credit score, making your payments on time. That's the biggest one. Your late payments is what's going to kill your score the most.
And I read that it's like 30% of
It's
the
30% of
calculation
everything.
of how they calculate your credit. Your payment history is 30% of that, and that's a huge chunk. So if you're not making the payments on time, then
That's gonna
you're
kill
gonna
you.
yeah, it is gonna kill you. It is gonna kill you. And
We
you
already
have
talked
to
about
set
secure credit
yourself
cards.
behind.
John,
What did
John
you say?
just said that I add. He said yes, you add and take away words. I did not add nor take
We
away
apologize,
any.
John.
You know what, John? I'm
We
sorry.
apologize. We sorry.
I'm sorry. Like,
You say women don't apologize.
if my phone was working, I'd tell you to call in because we definitely want to hear you speak about it instead of you typing about it. You know. But yeah, that's how you can actually build your credit. And how long does it usually take for you a pull to be disputed?
Well, I work for a company, so my company is anywhere from 30 to 45 days. Like, we have the fastest turnaround time. We're better than Lexington Law Firm.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
And then no lie, because I was just sitting right here, y'all, and I was just talking to her, and I was like, fuck. Like, I have to excuse my language because I know, you know, whatever. But you know what? Fuck that. Not excuse my language. This is my shit. But I was just like, no, like, I really gotta fuck with you, like, for real, because I had Lexington Law. And it was just like, they was disputing the things that it was... Y'all know what she told me. Candy, tell me what you told me, Candy.
About what we can get removed?
Yes. What did I get excited about? Tell them what
Student loans and repos. No
Evictions,
lie.
that's what it was.
Evictions.
That was a big
too.
one.
No.
No, she said
No,
her.
She said student loans.
Yes, I'm talking. No, but
That's what I got excited about.
Not good for your credit. The ones that's not good for your credit.
If you got hospital bills, hit me up.
Oh, I recently did something to boost my credit. So I have Experian.
You did the bill thing?
I did.
Yeah.
Your girl went up about 10 points.
I went up about 13. Mm-hmm.
Nobody told me
Do
that.
y'all?
They got the commercial.
Do y'all?
Oh, you don't watch TV.
I mean, this is technical.
Don't
If
do
you
that.
make your your rent payments on time and don't be late, we have a program in our company where you could credit my rent back 2 years, and that's gonna be a credit boost.
Oh wow. Cause that's important. Cause a lot of times when you go rent to
You like
to
high
land
rent.
to
Yeah.
landlord.
Hold on,
They don't report to the credit
wait,
bureau.
Alicia. Say that one more time, and I want you to say that a little bit louder, just real quick.
If you currently rent and you've been making your payments for 2 years straight, meaning no late payments, even if you got 1 or 2, we still can get you some points.
Good.
But with our company, we can go back 2 years and credit your rent. It's a program that we have in our company. And y'all want to know what my company is? Inbox me.
You gotta inbox them.
I can't give you so much
We
information
can't
on the
tell
line.
you have
Because
to-
we have Lexington Law people probably watching.
That's good.
Okay,
I have a
so
question.
Okay,
go
yeah,
ahead. Go ahead, Sharice.
Do soft inquiries hurt your credit?
All inquiries, yes. If you have more than 4 or 5 throughout the year, it can pull your credit score down.
The soft
That's
ones
within
are
a
the
year.
whole,
Hard.
The
No,
hard
hard.
ones?
The hard.
Soft.
okay, so soft ones don't.
No.
So from my understanding, soft ones don't really hurt your credit.
The hard
it's
ones
just
do.
like a, hey, kind of look at me type run. Like I'm just gonna, run it for making sure, to look over it.
No, the hard ones is the one that's gonna
ones
hurt
is the
your
one.
credit
And
score.
they stay on your credit for my understanding for about 3 years.
2.
Right? Is it 2? It's 2 years. Okay, so
And
2
when
years.
y'all think, I'm just gonna throw this out there. A lot of people think when they pay stuff that has went through collections that it's gonna come off your credit report. It's not. You have to actually go in and get it disputed because the only thing that it's gonna say in little fine print, paid. You have to go in and get that stuff disputed off your credit.
Yep, I learned that too. You gotta go in and get you. They have a website that you can go on and what is it? Free annual report with your credit score.
And credit karma is not always right.
No,
it's
and
not accurate.
No, it is not.
Okay, so let me tell y'all my little theory behind that, and I'm gonna dip off in the comments. My little theory is this. Okay, so I have a bank. I also have like Experian. I also have Credit Karma, and with my credit card company, I also have like a little credit score with them as well. So my little theory is this, and I tell everybody, and people be looking at me like, oh, well, still don't, whatever. But everybody say don't trust Credit Karma. But why is it, okay, so why do we say don't trust Credit Karma when we can go to another website, right? The ones that I probably just named, and they match the same as Credit Karma.
But your FICO
I've
score
never
number
had
8,
experience.
your FICO
I've never
8
had it
is
happen. Like every time my Credit Karma versus what my credit score actually is, it is
Not just actually what it is.
I've
Let's say,
never
for
used it.
instance, that if you're using like these little apps, like let's say, for instance, like your credit card company, you may be using their little app as far as like with them keeping up with your credit score. What I'm saying is that when I look at it, when I look at mine, I just feel as if all of them just seems it seems like the same to me until it actually gets pulled, and then boom, I get jumped back into reality. Like, oh, okay, like, okay.
thought you was with it.
I thought I was with this shit.
Did y'all got credit
sis.
score report 28 different ways?
Thank you, John.
I did not know that.
John put John put the website in the
Thank you,
comments.
John.
Thank you, John.
Thank you for that.
But yeah. So that's how long it takes. But did you answer how long it takes for it to?
My company is different. Everybody's company may not be the same. Depends on who you use.
So tell them about your company. Like, how long does it take with your company?
So our process is 3 to 6 months. When you first get started, you're gonna receive your dispute letters in 7 to 10 business days. Once you receive your dispute letters, the only thing you're gonna have to do with them is sign off on them, send a copy of your photo ID and your social security card to match, not what I have created or I put your social security number, but our company has accredited attorneys. So that we have them, they will be the ones to actually dispute and everything off your credit report. Once you get your dispute letters, you sign off on them. In 30 to 45 days, you're going to start receiving results. Another good thing about our company is we don't go in and dispute one item at a time, but we dispute multiple items at a time. So we have a such successful rate because we go in and dispute more than one item at a time.
All right, you're a fucking spokeswoman.
Hey, a year in the game, contact me.
Did you hear?
You heard her.
You know, I'm a
She
fucking
got her.
sell myself. Fucking hit me up. Candietta Taylor. I'm be on Facebook. You know?
Period, poo.
That's where the fuck you gonna find me at. Shit.
IG Candy
She just-
Score Consultant.
She just read the fuck out of everybody. Felt.
I just
I
had to.
Cause she definitely read me before we even got on here. I was like, fuck, I need that repaired. Like, get this student loan off. I need all the student loans off my credit. Cause every time.
Tell them, don't ask me. Because I don't actually do the dispute letters. So you would have a lawyer that would be working for you. If you go right now and you want to hire a credit attorney, you're going to pay $5,000 or more. So you will have a credit attorney through the company that will be doing all the hard work. Your job is simple. Mail them out, get your results back, mail them off again.
Tell them to come, follow you.
Follow me. I can't go into detail because it is, rules and regulations, but definitely inbox me if you got credit issues. A good credit score is anywhere from 740 to 850. That is considered a perfect credit score. You're going to get the same amount of you're going to get the same goodness about the credit score. So if your credit score under that, inbox me, contact me, let me assist you. Period.
Okay.
Pooh.
Period.
Thank you. I like that.
So that's why you like poo.
I had to say it right.
I had to catch on. It took about 30 minutes.
Okay, we come back.
It was perfect. It was perfect. Like, period.
It was like, wait, okay. I get it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this on up because I'm ready to I'm ready to
turn up.
Well, let's talk.
So Candy, can you I just want to ask everybody that's right here, just not just Candy, being that everybody introduce themselves. Candy, you go first. Just give me the best part you like about your career.
The best part I like about my career is helping families get into homes when my phone be ringing back like, oh my God, your services do work. Like, I'm able to live up my lifestyle. You help me reach my goals. So, that's what I love the most, getting the feedback from the happy results. Like, because it's a good feeling. You're doing something to help people level up their lifestyle. You helping people come out of poverty. You helping people reach their goals. And also, it is a business opportunity involved. So if you're looking for an extra stream of income, contact me. And you working from your phone. That's it. All day, every day.
Okay. Okay. Pooh.
Period. That's gonna be stuck in my head. All right.
So, what was the question? Again?
So what is the best part you like about your career?
So I am in the business of travel and lifestyle, obviously. So for me, I think
Dad, what are you laughing at, John?
Your boy just said, John just said, I got all the dispute letters for the low. He hit my inbox.
Just chuckled it.
So you want to get people crazy.
Right. It just makes me so
silly. He is so silly. So
it looks more professional when you have a lawyer on it.
Oh.
It does. That stamp is important. It's a
I
difference
just
between
said I'm not going to. We have
Trash
lawyers.
and anything else.
Right. But
But-
go ahead, Alicia.
but go ahead.
Sorry. So, again, I am in the business of travel. And for me, I truly, truly believe that it fosters creativity. A lot of the times, we as adults, we get caught up in the day by day, the checklist. I gotta do this. I gotta go get the kids. Especially for me, I gotta go get the kids. I gotta go to work. When I get off work, okay, I gotta go take Moot to football practice. I gotta go pick up Jordan from dance. So we get so caught up in the hustle and bustle that we forget how to be creative. It's just as simple as that. And then we wonder why there's no spice, no substance to your life because you done got into the habit of just the day to day. So for me, that's the greatest thing because anytime I go somewhere, I don't
Time
care
freedom.
where. Time and freedom. Seriously, anytime I go somewhere, anytime I go somewhere, it's for me. It's a restart. Anytime somebody else goes somewhere, anytime I book a vacation, that's me putting my stamp on the world. Because one of the things that I've learned through traveling is you remember your vacations, whether it's a good vacation, whether it's a bad. You're going to remember it, and my job is, of course, not to have it bad. So yeah, I'm excited.
Thank
What did
you.
he say?
Thank you. Brandon. Networks. My leg been over here shaking a little bit because I just want to know what you mean by what y'all got notes. We just going by the flow, whatever it is. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this party started because I've been ready to turn up. Candy, thank you so much for coming through and telling these good old people on how to get their, life together and how to, stop complaining about gentrification.
Y'all giving up free money when you got bad credit.
Let's stop talking about it. Let 2020
Be about it.
let 2020 be about it, y'all. Let's just stop talking about it. Like,
ownership. Listen.
Break generational curses.
Ownership is so important for our people. Own whatever you got going on your platform. Like, again, shout out to KWG, because this is a platform. You have the power, of course, to say whatever you want to say, and you don't take. And what I like about it is that you don't take that voice you don't take it lightly. So you're not just putting stuff out there just to muck off. And I say muck instead of the F word. But anyway, you're not doing it to just muck off.
That's a new word.
It's
Muck.
important. Muck.
Not to muck up.
Not to muck off. But it's important. Like, on your platform, own your stuff. You got a business, go get a business license. It ain't no sense in calling yourself no business if you don't have no business license. And I don't mean it to insult. I just think that if you're going to put something out there and call yourself a business, get your paperwork in order. A lot of times we as black people are always fussing and cussing because somebody is taking something away from you. Well, what I have learned is that can't nobody take anything away from you when you own it. And don't owe on it.
Period.
Your boy Brendan said, "I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby." Whoop. The girl in the front is she mute? Say something, play girl. Look, she gonna say something. You know it's
when she's
Exactly. I stay in my lane.
She's
I know what my
right.
lane is.
You were be a
Come on, you already know I'm my babe. She definitely stayed in her lane.
Exactly.
But what I definitely want y'all to do at this time, if y'all already don't know, is that I want y'all to share.
Share.
Go ahead and share this good old live, because we go ahead and get this good old thing cracking. So this is what I want to talk about, and I had seen it on Twitter. I want to talk about it was this dude that, no, you know what, it was on Twitter, and I follow this podcast called Social Complex. So, shout out to them for this topic that I am getting ready to discuss. It is, why is what you doing and good morning beautiful text so bad? And they had like some females, you know, speaking upon it. And I think that it would be a great topic for us to actually talk about, because I'm the type, don't what you doing me to death. It's especially if there's like no action that's like not coming up. Like, don't ask me what I'm doing like 8 times a day, and then like you're not trying to be like, oh well, I'm trying to meet up with you, and you know, I'm just trying to take you out, or let's meet up at the gym, let's go get some ice cream. If you're not trying to follow up what you're doing, like, quit testing me what the fuck you doing. And at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about your fucking good morning beautiful text. If you ain't trying to fucking send me no goddamn.
You know this already. They ain't gotta say good morning beautiful. You already know I am.
Right.
You telling me that.
Cash out me good morning beautiful.
Would you
Period.
Fuck that.
Tell them good morning, or what you doing? What would you prefer a guy to say to you?
I mean, it's okay to say good morning, but don't leave it there. I'm gonna say good morning. And what's next? What's next?
Right.
What are you doing?
Oh, so you want what is that? What, open questions, open-ended questions,
Yes.
and not closed-ended questions?
Yeah.
Let's talk.
So you looking for, so what you doing, good morning, beautiful? Those are conversation starters. So I guess I would have a problem with that. But I guess I do see what y'all saying as far as the follow-up. I don't know, child. I'm married. I've been married.
I'm married too, so you
I'm
know.
married for 7 years, so I don't know what y'all texting no more, because we ain't talking about that.
Yeah.
I mean, we asking what you doing, but we got other
It's
stuff.
different.
We talking about all kinds of stuff.
different.
Yeah, it's different for me. So I don't know. I don't want to say I can't relate, but
Hey, ladies. All right. That whole concept. Okay, so John says that whole concept is BS. It's not what you say, it's who is saying it. If it's bae
they can say any damn thing and your heart will flutter. So miss me with the bull. Only if it's somebody that they like.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No,
if
that
you're not
can still become
interested, it's gonna get
excessive.
boring.
What you doing, nigga? I told
Okay.
you what I was doing.
I told you what I was
ago.
doing.
Ain't nothing changed yet.
I'm still doing the same thing that
I'm
I
just gonna say it like this, and I'm just gonna be straight up bland. I don't give a fuck. If you know my work schedule, right?
You know what I do.
And you know the 2 days that I'm off, right? But those 2 days you don't text me. But those other 5 days you text me, and you text me what you doing, and I say I'm at work. You know I can't do shit. 2 hours later, oh, what you doing? I'm not doing shit but fucking talking my goddamn head off. What the fuck else am I goddamn doing?
So basically,
The
don't
fuck?
what you doing.
Don't
Right.
what you doing me like don't what you doing me to death. I'm fucking talking. I'm bored.
So okay, so do you think that men just don't have a conversation anymore? Do you think is that what it is? Because you
That
can have a conversation with
Some-
everybody.
some men.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
texting everybody good morning.
oh, they
That's
just make
true,
this
too.
looking for
So they just good morning, good
looking
morning,
for a good morning. Come over.
Yeah,
Oh, they
move on.
looking
And maybe
for-
the generic-
Waiting on the female to talk.
Well,
about it.
that's
Me
kinda upsetting.
personally, it's just like,
That's upsetting.
you know, that little men, they be like, well, take me out your rotation. That's how the fuck I feel. Take me out your motherfucker. Next, like, the fuck out of here. Like, you know, it's just like,
What you doing? Let's go to lunch. Do you need to?
So it's not the what you doing. It's just the follow up to the what you doing.
Yeah.
and that's what I
It's a
said
follow-up. It's a
on,
follow-up.
and that's what I actually retweeted
So
with the comment.
John, I
I'm
need you
just
to get together with your
What he
with,
say?
with the
He
men.
said exactly. So it's not what you're doing or good morning. That's the problem. It's that you're dealing with someone you don't really care about like that. That's no, it's not, John. It could be somebody that I really, really like.
Y'all gonna have something to talk about.
Yeah.
It could be somebody that I really, really like, right? Of course, you're gonna have something to talk about, but still at the same time, it's just like don't what you doing me to death. Like, let's have a conversation. You get what I'm saying? Like a real conversation. Like, let's have an adult conversation. Like that, what you doing shit. And that good morning, beautiful shit, man. Like that shit is for the fucking
But
bird.
you know, if it's somebody you just met and they flirting and got you smiling, you gonna be cheesing for their
That's
good
what
morning
that's,
text.
that's his point. Well, you basically just made his point because his point is that's his
For
point.
2
like,
days.
and then after that, it's gonna
Through the
2 days,
honeymoon
it just
phase.
be like, oh, so what else shit you gonna say? Like,
like, damn, we been saying what
So
you
you
doing for
probably
the
just
past
get
2
zero
days.
fucks. Like,
We ain't even moved past this. Like, no dates, no nothing, bro.
Like,
So,
you
John,
is my
you
favorite
need to get
color.
with your homies. I'm dedicating you as the spokesperson of the men of the group. They need to come with, basically the women is saying they need to come with a little bit more conversation. Like, I don't understand why y'all not
But women-
conversing.
see?
I don't
Even my
understand.
babe Julie. See,
What
so
they saying,
John said conversation is a two-way street. Open
is.
your
I was
mouth.
about to say that, Jen.
It
I'm
is.
agreeing with you right now.
It is.
And
That's
my
true.
babe Julie said, I don't like those what you doing tests because they're just trying to do they just trying to do me. They don't give me, she said they don't give a damn about what I'm doing. They just concerned about me doing them and I don't want it. Latoya
Okay, so-
McBeth, she said, I noticed that some are just horrible texters but can hold conversation in person.
On the phone.
Okay, so what about those that cannot hold conversation on the fucking phone or on a fucking text message?
But I feel like, okay, so let me just
You
play.
don't talk to them in
Shoot,
person.
I was about to say this.
So what is your
Advocate.
purpose? Why are we
Well,
here?
here's the thing.
Why are we here? Like,
But
why are
the
we
thing,
here
you
right
already
now?
knew that he didn't have no
You wasting my
conversation when you
fucking
gave
time.
him
Bye.
your number. You knew he didn't have no conversation when you gave him your number.
They
about
already
how
came
he
up to you,
approached
that
you.
dry ass
You can kind
towel.
of right. So I think we kind of need to hold ourselves a little bit more accountable for giving
That's
out
true.
our number to people that can barely have.
I don't know who giving out their
great
number, but I'm just
conversation.
saying.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, if that is the ultimate thing, though, what you're doing, text, that people don't like it, then yeah, you gonna have to stop giving your number out to the ninjas that don't.
But no, I'm gonna say
And
it
that
like
girl,
this.
right, half of them just want to fuck.
But you knew that when you gave girl your number. Maybe I'm okay.
Well, maybe she just wanted to fuck.
True.
And you take it forever to goddamn say that you
Instead
just
of
want
the
to
thing you want to
fuck.
fuck, you gonna keep letting
You
him
just
win.
gonna keep
Right.
what
Let
you
him
doing.
know what you doing.
What you doing? What you
morning,
doing?
beautiful.
Hopefully
Good
somebody
morning,
say it
beautiful.
first.
Good night, darling. Dream
I woke up
about me
thinking about
tonight. I woke
You
up
on my
thinking
mind.
about you.
I went to sleep with you on my
I
mind
went to
last
sleep
night.
with you. You
I
better
know I
wake
was
me
laying in the
up.
bed. Hey, I'm married, but I remember when I was
Stand
single.
by this, 'cause we rough as hell.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
like-
Yeah, apparently. I can't. I'm staying.
When
I'm
I was,
sticking with
I've been with
mine.
my
Right,
8
it's been a
years,
minute.
but
You ain't been
It's been
texting.
8 years
Like,
for me.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I've been with
We've
my
been
8
together for a
years,
long
but
time.
I remember how it was when I was single.
I've been
Right,
with
that's-
15, so.
Right, and you
Ooh,
wasn't
oh,
texting like
y'all
that.
must was high school sweethearts.
Yeah, well, I mean, we kind of got together around that time, 2005.
But
Girl,
and-
we're gonna talk after this about marriage.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
I ain't the expert, child. I'm learning.
Well,
I'm learning too.
come
girl.
look,
It's a learn.
come sit on my couch.
Come talk to me about some things.
let me get my notepad. You know I journal.
I'm out of that game. I
But
don't know
yeah,
what y'all
you
doing.
know them. They
Let me
out the
step y'all
game.
up.
Yeah, I'm out the game.
I'm out the game.
You got the game?
You married?
Nah, I ain't married.
You just.
Are
I'm, you know.
is this, well, you said you out the game.
You know
so
what,
I'm
y'all?
assuming-
We not
I'm
gonna
sorry,
talk about
I'm
this.
sorry.
Alright.
You was going away the conversation with
Yeah,
me.
right.
It was interesting.
We ain't got
What you
interested
mean?
in out the game.
Okay, well, let's talk about it, sis. Let's talk about it.
Look, y'all, they trying to do it. Nah, I'm just joking, but nah, it's just like I just feel like this. I am who I am, you know.
I'm glad.
Basically,
Owner of KWG.
I am Glow, and that is my superpower.
Okay.
And I have it
I can-
Taped up, you know, and can't nobody be me, you know. And at the end of the day, like I have things that I want to achieve and the things that I see myself being in, and it's been certain conversations that I had amongst my dude, and it's some things that he definitely doesn't agree with, but I can definitely understand. But I know who I am as a person, so it's just like sometimes I just feel like, you know,
Somebody heart ain't saying they
What
feeling you.
saying? They feeling what you got to say.
yeah, it's just either, you know, you're on the train or whoop whoop whatever. Yeah. So, you know, at the end of the day, if some women don't like being text what you're doing to death.
Come up with something else, fellas. That's all I
The
got for you.
original.
Like,
You know what, y'all? Let me tell you
come up with
something.
something else.
My homegirl, and I ain't even gonna call no names, has a whole nother female sending her flowers to work.
She in a relationship?
No, they're not in a relationship.
Do the person
The other girl
that's
like
single-
her.
She's single.
That
She
can
do
be
what she wants.
slippery.
They're single.
It's
But
single?
still at the same, they're both single.
Are you just saying
Okay.
just because it's a flowers being sent? Is that where we're going with it?
I'm just saying, like, flowers being sent, that's following up
That's
with
following
the,
up. Okay, that's
you
what I
do.
meant. That's what I was asking. So, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, fellas, do something else than what you're doing.
flowers.
Do something else than what you're doing, basically.
You know,
come with some conversation.
send the flowers with what you're doing. Boom.
Nice.
Edible
That's
arrangement.
nice.
And I'm gonna text
You know, don't
some
send me no flowers, though. Just send me
You
some
like
edible
flowers?
arrangements.
Oh, you like-
Yeah.
Pineapples.
What you like?
Strawberries.
I like
Thank
flowers.
you.
I like,
That turned me up a nut.
What is it?
I like food.
You like? I like to eat too
I
now.
like food.
But let him send me some flowers on my job. Ooh, wait.
He's smiling all
So,
day.
I'm gonna,
all day long. Just that's when you feel giddy. That's that giddy school girl.
They know that ain't got
Okay,
That's
so
that giddy school girl
I'm
stuff.
sorry, y'all. I got wrapped up in what I was saying, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit back on the comments. So Drew, he said, so you want a nigga to say good morning, ugly? I'm just saying, or you let us know now. I was no,
Okay,
wait,
well,
Get to the
well,
point.
it makes it funny. It breaks the ice. It's different.
right,
She gonna laugh. She gonna
Right.
think it's cute.
Oh,
and then it's
wait,
like,
hi,
oh, you
nigga.
ugly.
nigga, you ugly. I ain't ugly. No, you ugly.
If I'm ugly, why you talking
Why you
about
talking
Right,
to me?
it's gonna lead itself.
Right.
It's gonna lead itself.
And John said they just trying not to talk their way out the pussy. Julie said I don't get my number out, but they hit up my DMs. John said you would say the wrong thing and not get no coochie. And he also said you hear that men text her when you gonna let me fuck. you let Terry bone, and I know I Hey Kevin. Hey Jen. And then Jennifer. Luscious said shit over dinner or a cash app or something. Right? Like send me some shit. Like I'm so it's just like bruh. Like
again, going back to that travel. That's why I gotta start getting out of that comfort zone. I think that's the problem. So the whole what you doing is just it's comfortable. It's comfortable for them. It's comfortable, I guess, for the receiver of the text. It's just a comfort.
They know you be sitting there at work, but
it's
what
a comfort.
you doing?
Like it's just one of those things that you just don't got nothing else to say, so you just saying something. Just to say it.
Just say what's up, baby, or something.
Well, that ain't no different than what you doing.
Mike, I'm gonna hit you with
It's just different words.
What's there?
Ooh, that ain't just text that.
Like what's up, daddy?
Big daddy.
Daddy.
Look, I ain't even gonna say daddy. No.
You so stupid.
That is hilarious.
You can right here as long as it don't bother nobody. But you know what? You can do what you wanna do. You a whole grown person. Look, no, not at all. So y'all listen. I just want to thank everybody for participating and, sharing this good old live and, providing me with these good old comments and this feedback that you guys have going on. But, like I said, a lot of women, even married women, single women, in between women, complicated women,
all the women, do
not like what you do in Texas. It's just, I'm not gonna say they don't like it. It's just like,
It's generic.
It's generic. Yeah. So it's just like come with something else.
I'll read this one
And
because you can't do all three of them.
You should. Okay. All right.
And then that way you can look at your paper. Because I'm not what you're trying to do.
Oh no, I'm good on that. No, let me see. I'm good on that. Yeah, I'm good on that. Yeah. So, let's go ahead, y'all. So I want to talk about this tank situation. Even though I know it's about like 2 weeks old, probably a week, 2 weeks old, but I still want to, touch on the situation. So I just want to ask you ladies about the tank situation and basically how y'all feel about it. So do y'all know? Did you listen to the podcast? Okay.
I didn't listen to the podcast, but I know the gist of basically what he's saying.
Okay.
Or what he's saying.
I think that, and you can correct me if I'm wrong because I did this off memory as far as like with the rundown, and I'm going to tell you basically what went on. Okay, so Angela Yee, basically she's on the Breakfast Club. She has her own podcast, which I listen to, which when I get a chance or whatever. It's called Lip Service Podcast. And for those that don't know, excuse me, y'all, she had Tank was featured on her show, and they was talking about a dude cheating twice. So basically about a dude cheating twice. Just because a dude cheated twice, it doesn't make him a cheater. Okay? So, they was just joking around or whatever, and Tank said, so if a dude cheats twice, it doesn't make him a cheater. Just like if a dude sucked dick twice, it doesn't make him gay.
So it's like, that's what a record.
So when he said that, I was just like,
replay that, bro.
Right. So I was just like, wait a minute.
And he was serious with this?
That's not cool.
Man, I seen the little clip of the live. And then I went back and I listened to it on her show, and I was just like, ain't no way he said that. I don't think that he thought what he said. I don't think that he sat back and listened to what he even said, because it was just like, nigga, why are you even sitting up here thinking about dicks? First of all, like, why the fuck why would you even make that a fucking scenario, my nigga?
He's gay.
but the whole thing is when he came out with that whole "Baby I Deserve" song, I already knew that he was fucking gay. And then my sister loved that song. Let me tell y'all.
I can tell you where I was when that song came out. I can tell you like what club I was going to when that song came out. That was my song.
But listen, that was my sister's favorite song. And let me tell you, I remember my sister listened to that song because she got a little heartbroken. And we was young, and I was like, the fuck? You know, y'all was young when that song came out. And I was just like, the fuck? Like, when I listened to the lyrics, I was like, okay, he gay. But I like his music, you know. This is my personal opinion, and I just really feel like that. You know, the comments even say that the nigga's gay.
No other way around.
And it's just like, do y'all think that Tank was even thinking about what he said? Do y'all think that he was excited that they was talking about a dude cheating, or it was just like,
what he said.
Yeah.
What if he was just looking? I mean, he gay, but what if he was looking for publicity, like?
And that's was something that I was thinking about too. But I feel
attention.
like that. No, I feel like that slipped off the tongue a little bit too fast
It was,
for it to be publicity. I feel like it slipped a little bit too fast
And
for it to be that way, because if it was, because at the end of the day, I don't think because her podcast is a type of flowing type thing.
Well, but I mean,
she asks questions, but it's still like it's flowing into each other, you know.
But I don't think it's a publicity stunt, because it's the total opposite of what he's singing about. Like his fan collection, his base collection is women. So I think that would be kind of counterproductive to say. Not again, that's your preference. That's your preference. I don't have nothing to do with that. But yeah, it just seemed kind of counterproductive if that was something that he was trying to do. Because
Luscious said, she said it first, but he's supposed to have been like another question because I don't know nothing about sucking dick. TJ Lewis said nigga gayer than a $3 bill. And then Lachey Jones said, we talking about Tank. Yeah, we talking about Tank. I just wanted to hit on him because it was just like this was something that I was really thinking about, because it was just mind blowing, because you confirmed what I was thinking, basically. Like, I love your music, thank you. And then when somebody said that, and then we was talking about this at work, and it was like, yeah, just like how Luther Vandross was gay. I was like, what?
Well, you know, they did say that was some like he didn't confirm nor deny. He did one of the whole it's my business, right. But for most people, society, if you're a heterosexual male, you're gonna say, I don't like men. Like, right. That's gonna be, you're gonna make that clear. So because he didn't really clear it up for anyone, it just kind of led people to believe whatever. And because he didn't clear it up, people feel like you should have cleared it up. If you wasn't, you should have cleared it up.
But my thing is that when I heard about Luther Vandross and I was talking to my mom about it, my mom was like, yeah. I was like, but. My mom was like, but back in the day, like, that was nothing that was like out in the open.
It's not
that wasn't nothing like how it is now. Like, well, hey, you know, I'm Lil Nas, and you know, boom, you know, and you know,
especially as no singer or no male singer in the entertainment business, like you can't say that. That's career suicide.
So this is why I'm gonna go ahead back to the comments real quick. Sierra said, I like Tank, but he was real comfortable when he was talking about it. He was comfortable. That's why I said I don't think it was a publicity stunt. I feel like that rolled a little bit too comfortable off his tongue. It just said I said, what?
But didn't he go to
sucking dick? Like, shit, you should sucking dick. Like, what? Like, he said sucking dick. Like, no, he said sucking dick. Okay, Lachey Jones said, it definitely threw me all the way the fuck off. I'm not sure how to take his response, even though it was just a reaction to a question. Right. Even though it was a reaction, but it still threw me off. It's just like, nigga, you confirmed me. Luscious said, now it's a fucking mess. Nothing against them, but they out now. Girl, they been out. They been out. I mean, we just not knowing they been out. So anybody else got anything else they want to say about this? So okay. Like I just said, I just wish that he would have just chose like a whole nother scenario. I just wish that he would have just thought, like he should have played that 5-second rule real quick. Like, okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So, boom. Like, let me reiterate what the fuck this bitch just said. Because I'm not getting ready to sit up here and agree with the fuck you just said about sucking dick. I'm not. Shit, my career on the fucking line. But even though, baby, I deserve, they still, still gonna play it. Because
we still gonna sing it.
and it is what it is. John said, he said sucking dick, left my ass off. TJ Lewis said change his name from Tank to Tricycle. What the Tricycle. Oh shit. Shut the fuck up, man. That's so dumb. Come on. No, it wasn't dumb. It was funny. But y'all know. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go into this whole... I posted the... No, I don't think that I posted. I think that I saw it on somebody's page. And I think I reposted. But the Tay Diggs blaming women... blaming black women for his complex about dating white women. I actually read the article, and the article was it was last year, February of 2018. But what he is saying is that he's not saying that he will not date a black woman. It's just that black women make it hard for him to date them because they will say things as far as like, oh, I thought that you would date a white woman. What y'all think?
That's bullshit. That's crazy. Why? How can... That's crazy. Like, he really said that? That's crazy.
Yeah, he said... Go ahead, y'all. Let it out.
Here's the thing. Like, my thoughts are kind of... I don't want to say I'm playing the devil's advocate, Lord, because...
Do it.
Ass. But we are very strong. We're very strong women, right? And let's say interracial dating, right? For me, speaking only for me, the men who go with white women, again, if that's your preference, that's your preference. I do not judge. But they're not my type. So typically those men are the men that women, typically those men are the what you doing texting men. Typically they are the simp men. So I can understand when he says that.
And when you say simping, this is the type of simping that you will see on Facebook.
Yes. So,
give an example of simping.
Well, what you doing beautiful.
No, give the type of simping that you will see on Facebook.
I don't know, because my timeline is all about positivity. If you're talking crazy, you're gonna get deleted.
Mine
or
can
maybe
be
not deleted,
too.
But
mine can be too.
So I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know.
You need a queen. You need a king that's gonna take care of you and this and that.
So do we not and I'm saying we as a collective, do we not like that? Do we not like the men that said
not when you know they full of shit? Shut the fuck up.
That's true.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up with your lying ass.
They just talking.
With your talking ass.
It's your bad credit having something.
Right.
I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
Shut the fuck up. Because ain't nobody with that bullshit. Everybody know you just sitting up here talking. And all that goddamn, oh, well, if I had a woman, I do this and I do that. And then when you fucking get a woman, you don't do none of that shit. Shut the fuck up. with that simping ass shit and do what the fuck you gotta do, or goddamn man up and do what the fuck you need to do, and stop with all that simping shit. Just be who the fuck you gonna be and stop goddamn catfishing. That's how the fuck I feel. Did I just get it?
Because
You
some
did.
women will
She
take
said what she said, damn
dumb
it.
ass broke
I
niggas.
said what I said.
Right.
But that's because we are the choosers, right? Do we agree on that? Do we agree we are the choosers?
John, okay, y'all. I'm sorry, Alicia.
No, go ahead.
Comments going in.
Ooh, they on me.
So no.
Sorry, y'all.
John Justin said, "Sound like some sucker shit." They still on tape. I call bullshit. Nobody is responsible for who you like. You like who you like. Not in the business of placing blame. We are responsible for our own actions. Fuck him. This is what Latoya Midbell said. John Johnson said Alicia Brockman simply equals pussy pandering. John Johnson said with your crybaby ass. Sierra Ferguson said mic dropping. And Lachey Jones said snap dances. But I'm just saying, like, I'm so okay, yeah. I did just go a little off, but go ahead.
I don't remember. I had lost track.
I'm sorry
I
for-
lost track mine. I don't even know what point I was trying to make. But go ahead with your point, because you was on one. So I'm gonna let you get that out.
Nah, I'm finished with getting it out. Like that simping shit, like because what you were saying is that
But you can't say okay. What do you? I guess we need to come to one accord as far as what we want then, because it sounds like the reason why we're getting to what you doing text messages is because these niggas is confused. Like, homegirl, do you want him to say, you know, hey baby, what you doing, beautiful? You know, you so fine. Don't nobody look better than you. Or do you want?
I don't want no mirror on the wall type shit.
That's why they pointing at shit.
But the opposite of that is, I don't want, like, niggas chasing them. Now we chasing the ones that don't mean no good, the ones that's in and out everybody inboxes. So you got to pick a characteristic that makes sense. You want the man that's sincere. You want him to be sincere, but you don't want him to be sincere. Like, it's kind of confusing. I think we need to get on one accord as far as what we. The problem is we don't even know what we want ourselves. So you cannot tell nobody else what to be for you if you haven't came up with a definition for what that looked like.
Right.
So I think that is more important.
Okay.
Maybe.
You gotta explore too, like. You gotta explore. If you don't explore, you ain't gonna have no experiences.
No options.
You're not gonna have no options. You
You
gotta
don't got no
explore.
comparisons. You don't have no compare and contrast rapport, because all of the people that you're going after is the same people. So maybe we do need to start, we as the collective, because again, I'm married. Maybe we do need to start going for the simps, because Reggie, with his in and inboxing that ass all over Facebook, he ain't no good either.
But the simping ones is still inboxing everybody. What the fuck do you mean? Like, I'm simping, but I'm still in everybody's inbox. Good morning, Queen. Good morning, beautiful. Oh, how was the kids' school today? Oh, what happened today? You had a good day at work?
Do the men just be dropping in inboxes just randomly?
I mean, I don't know, because nobody dropping my inbox.
Well, okay, so that's what
I'm just going by what everybody else say.
So,
Right.
okay, so
I
so if it's 4 ladies here, right? If they not gonna jumping in your inbox, they not jumping in your inbox. They not jumping in your. Are they jumping in your inbox? And they damn sure ain't jumping in my inbox. So are they really jumping in the inboxes?
That's true too, because people be lying.
Ooh, that's a
Lying.
word. Like, are they really jumping in the inboxes?
Are they really jumping in the inboxes, y'all? I need y'all to
The women be in the
confirm.
inboxes.
women.
The women be in the
Yeah.
inboxes
Yeah.
too.
Yes, they be the worst ones.
Look, here go John. I might, not tonight, John. I might get ready to read it. He talking about some,
What he saying?
he talking about some, hey, yo, bitch, get some water with some lemon in it.
Oh, shit.
See, you don't want him to say queen, mother.
Right.
You gotta
Hey.
tell them what to say.
I guess they want a gentle giant. You know,
And then he
somebody,
also said, "Pooh, big
buck 'em
facts."
up at the same time, be gentle with
I
them.
got you.
And he said, furthermore, you can't tell a fisherman how to catch a fish if you're a fish. And Latoya McBell, she said, trust me, they are. She said, trust me, they are.
So are they just like? So I have a question. What was
She confirming that they're jumping in the
Yes,
inbox.
So
Okay,
do they
okay.
just randomly? Cause that's so weird to me. Like, are they just randomly saying, "Hey, how you doing? Can we like? Are they following up? Or what are they saying?
Okay, so this come on with the question. Fuck that shit. Listen, this also just come up with because I posted in the group and I just wanted people. Lachey Jones said, she said yes. It goes down in the DMs. I just want to know if it do go down in the DMs because I don't know because my shit dry as fuck.
So it's 4 people right here that said it ain't going down in the DMs. But I mean, that's not to say that they're not happening in the DMs.
Call back.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I feel like men approach people that they feel like that they can approach.
Yeah, that's
Would
true.
y'all think that?
Mm-hmm.
So not to say, and again, her name was Latoya, right?
Yeah.
And not to say that you are warranting these men to jump in your inbox. That's not what I'm saying. But when they do jump in your inbox, are you saying go home, Roger, or is it a reply back? Just curious, just for my own.
So okay. So this follows up with the question. I'm gonna go in the comments real quick, and then I'm gonna come up with this question because I asked for people to give me topics to talk about tonight, and John Johnson said, "Yeah, I see my girl inbox. They niggas out here super thirsty. Not mad though. You missed 100%." Cause y'all ugly, just playing.
Good.
He said Antoine cheap into my what I miss. Latoya said left on red.
No.
I know that shit right.
Go home, Roger.
So
go home, Roger.
so my whole thing is this, and Latoya, I think this was your question, Pooh. You said how she said should women shoot their shot?
Absolutely. Kobe from the side. I do. Nothing is going to come. We all know the saying. Nothing is going to come to nobody that's not moving. So if you want it, homegirl, sis, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot, sis. Don't wait. Because clearly they don't have a conversation. So shoot your shot. I
Dang.
shot my shot.
I'm sorry, y'all, but these comments are definitely flowing in. And we're definitely going to go ahead and get with the comments. John Johnson said, let's be honest. Women love that inbox shit because women love attention. The only reason it's a complaint about the inbox is because it's not from the niggas they want it to be from. Shut the fuck up.
He got
God,
a
And that might
shut up.
As a female, I would take that as something that I would take that as a good thing because if he ain't jumping in your inbox, then you can probably guarantee that he not jumping in nobody. Like that ain't his stilo, that ain't his style. So that might be the home that you might need to jump in his. Make sure he don't have no girlfriend and stuff because I'm not with that side chick.
Okay, and this is where it goes. She said, Lachey Jones said, I feel like a lot of men approach lacks originality. It's like deja vu every time a guy approaches a woman. Right. It is deja vu. Like, okay, well, he get ready to text me good morning. He get ready to text, well, what time is it? Yeah, he get ready, yeah. Oh, well, you was just about to text me. I don't know. Whatever. Like, what? I was just thinking about you. Because you want to know why I was just thinking about you? Because I already know it's about the time you about to text me what you doing.
I just don't think we should wait. Go get it. Just go get it. Go
Yeah.
get it. Well,
You're
I
absolutely
do
right.
understand that, we as women like to be courted. I do understand that.
And-
that's important.
And some men might feel like, oh, she being too aggressive. I don't like that.
Well,
That is.
I don't know.
I don't think, I
Some.
personally, I think that I don't think men should think that.
And Lachey Jones
But they
also
do.
said, and yes, a woman should definitely shoot the shot from 3-point line. If we don't like the way we being approached, we might as well do it ourselves. And Latoya McBell said, I did.
I feel like they're
And then just Keith said, yes, women should definitely shoot their shot. If you like him, go after him. Men don't read minds. So if you want him, inbox him, say good morning or how are you.
And
I
then
shoot
they
my
read
shot and
minds.
just and just got him just like that. Big. Hey.
Kobe!
Hey.
Put the long one.
I don't want to be Kobe. I want to be Jordan. Shoot that shit.
Do all
Layup. All of that.
We want all of
I
that.
feel you.
2019, we not settling. We're going after everything.
Real talk, because my whole
Everything,
thing
sis.
is this. Like, I've always been the person that always shot my shot. Like, I've never. I ain't gonna say never,
You
but
weren't scared to jump off the boat.
I wasn't. I'm telling you from the gate. I never been scared to jump off the boat, and then it was just like, and then this is where I learned rejection as well. So you know.
It's important builds character. Rejection builds character, sis. It don't matter. They missed out.
Period.
They missed out.
No, look at that.
Who,
Antoine
John?
said no. He said, I
Hold on, wait. Okay. John Johnson said you can be too aggressive, but just shooting a shot is aggressive. Just let him know you're interested, and he should take it from there. Antoine said, I think women should, because y'all want them bundles. Y'all don't hesitate.
He ain't got no clothes
Look,
now,
they
then.
had posted
You
a
trying to get your hair
meme.
done. Let keep that same energy.
They had posted
You
a
shy.
meme
Stay shy.
in the group. That was like when you just met a girl 3 days ago. She called your phone. My light's about to get cut off. And it was a SpongeBob inside by the head out.
Right. And then you mad. Like that post that we seen that the dude didn't give her that $20. You can't be mad, sis. You can't be mad.
Oh shit! But yeah, that's where I learned rejection, and like y'all said, that's where it builds character.
it does.
But
Getting told no
That's
builds
the way to
character.
do it.
Right. That's the way to do it.
but it's just like, check me out now. You know, conversations with Glow.
He got-
Check me
he
out.
mad. He
And you
mad.
know,
Y'all sis.
share. If you don't mind, go ahead and share that. But again, you know, shooting my shot, that's where I learned rejection. You know, everybody, you know, didn't feel your girl. But
Oh, that was so real. This wasn't feeling me. I don't know. I was smelling good. I was popping it. And my hair was on point. I was thinking.
maybe my glasses was a little too thick then.
It's okay, because you know I will too. It's okay, 'cause you know I will too. It's somebody fucking you, girl. They gonna like that. They gonna love all of that. He missed it. He had missed it. He missed it. It wasn't meant for him. The glow was not meant for him.
I am straight tripping.
Sorry, sir.
But yeah, but it's definitely a sorry. But nah, that's where I definitely, you know, I just feel like that's where, you know, shoot your shot, ladies.
Just shoot it. You got
Just
to.
shoot it. I mean, how are you gonna know? You know.
Go ahead and shoot it. So
Everybody can't handle rejection.
Okay, let me tell y'all something.
that's light. If you okay,
People
so if you
flirt
can,
on
then you
Facebook
gotta
every
get
day.
rejected.
Okay.
Everybody
You gotta-
handle rejection.
Cause that's nobody gonna tell you yes all your life. So if you are struggling with rejection, then you gonna have to I don't know, get tough skin or something, because nobody's gonna tell you yes all the time. I don't care when it is. You gotta get tough.
Yeah, you gotta get tough. Yeah, tough skin and. It's your girl. I don't got no muscles, but
I'm
I'm.
with the tough skin.
It's your girl with the tough skin. You tell me now, I'm like, well, okay. You know, even though I don't like the word no, but okay. You know, I'm gonna come out even stronger. You know, it is what it is. So we're gonna jump in the comments real quick. John said, fellas, inbox a picture of $40. Of $40.
$40.
Oh, $40.
You already know that $40 is girls. Period, Pooh.
She $40.
I don't know them females.
$40 ain't gonna take care of high school these days.
Ain't it? Well, it might take care of somebody's habit.
That's all. Clearly,
That's it.
clearly, that's the only thing they're looking up for.
Oh shit.
Trying to get them
And then John said they was a bit mad about that 20. They definitely was.
was
And
mad
then
about
Just
that
Keith
$20.
said when you shoot your shot, you can't be afraid of rejection. If they don't bite back, then cool. Tell him have a great day and move on to the next potential.
Yeah, listen, you got to.
Look,
I'm an
Just,
advocate.
look, kid, I fuck with you because that's how it is. Be like,
That's how it should be.
Listen,
But some people don't
I
take
feel
rejection
like-
good.
No, they don't. They don't.
Especially
don't have
men.
confidence.
especially with
Especially
motherfuckers
men.
that's always on Facebook all the time. Definitely don't take rejection good. Like, motherfucking no. I like every single last one of your pictures. I love them.
Shots, sis. That might be
You
the
know?
winner. It might be the winner. It might be the that might be the winner. I mean, I did. Like I say, we did it. We 15 years strong. So shoot your shot. And I had a family member that liked mine, so I was telling her I don't care what you got going on. That's gonna be my husband.
Can I send
Yeah.
a text message from your Facebook?
So-
Candy.
William Ellison said, self-awareness could help. Don't be afraid shooting shots outside your league. Yo, go for that shit. Like I remember my cousin Blake said on one of my episodes, he said some of the girls that shoot their shot, he cannot believe that someone had the audacity to shoot their shot.
Offended.
Right? Like you?
No, girl, get back. Get back, Roach.
You said self-awareness could help. Don't be shooting shots out. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you read it wrong, Glove?
Right.
I read it wrong. I'm sorry, Will. He said self-awareness could help. Don't be shooting shots outside your league. Oh. So
Why not?
why can't we
you never know
know?
what may happen.
How do they know it's outside of their league? You think
Exactly.
that they know?
And again, I feel like guys do it.
Oh, wait, that's true.
Hold on, wait. Say that a little bit louder, Sharice, because you're the baby, the little baby voice of the group.
I feel like guys shoot their shot to women that's out of their league, and they know that the woman is out of their league. Point blank. Period.
Oh, that's important to not do.
Right.
Well, okay, I guess we got. Well, I don't
So
know.
you can't expect for a woman
I
to stay within a boundary. No.
I don't know. I guess saying it's out your league.
What is out your league?
It make you feel a little
Because
like,
hold on, wait.
This is my league.
What the fuck is out your league?
This is
That's
my
what I
league.
want to know
This
because
is where I'm supposed to
because
be.
she ain't cute,
Probably.
or because she ain't skinny, or she don't got a fat ass, or she don't got enough ass. I mean enough breasts, or what the fuck ever.
Well,
It just hold on, wait. It just kills me how y'all men can have such a fucking type quotations marks for the ones that's gonna be listening type, and then turn around and then you find out who the fuck your goddamn baby fucking mama is. Fuck out of here with that fucking bullshit, man. That shit fucking stupid. Like, I just feel like everybody deserve a fucking chance. Don't be sitting up here goddamn don't be goddamn singling nobody out. Everybody deserve a chance. Everybody know how to when it's a curve, everybody know it's a fucking curve. But don't be sitting up here making the motherfucker feel like that, that they fucking
Wait, what? The curve? It's a curve now too?
I missed that.
Wait, hold on. I was going straight.
Period.
I had missed poo. Okay.
I just said like no, it was the curve like I'm not gonna fuck with you type of curve like
Oh, okay. So the hit with the curve.
yeah like y'all listen, I just be ranting like it just be killing me because it just be like these niggas be having such a type, right? And I'm not even man bashing, and I'm just gonna say what I have to say. Like these men be having such a type to find out who the fuck they fucking behind closed doors, and you be like, what the fuck? Like, so you,
I want both, you know. I guess they say.
So this is what you was doing. Just be honest with yourself. Just say you was she got some good pussy, or she got some good head. Like, don't be ashamed about who the fuck you fucking. You like who the fuck you like. Be who the fuck you can be.
Period.
I don't know how many times I'm gonna say this. It's just like, y'all. I'm not even gonna take it down that road, y'all. But y'all already know. I've been there. I've done that, and I can just talk about it. It's just crazy. Like, it is what it is. But yes. Keith said men always shooting shots to women outside their league, knowing damn well they not ready for that type of woman. Nigga don't have no place to stay, no car, and working at the chicken farm with the shrimp dig. and then they want to say certain women not in their league. Get the fuck out of here with that. Right. She was like, I'm sorry, I got heated at the moment. And then my cousin TJ Lewis talking about one of y'all give Glow a hug or something. She's going ham on him. And then he's talking, John said women got four kids, 3 baby daddies, stay at their mama house on a twin bed with no car, expecting a man with the house care, 401k, and $100,000 a year job. It's women you fuck and women you try to really get it. Oh. So
there's two. There's a distinction.
Yeah.
So okay. So can you define the women? Define the women that you just mucking and the women that you're trying to build.
Boy, the way that I'm holding, boy.
So let's hear what
I just said. Like I just said, somebody that he's gonna fucking slide through because she probably got some fucking good ass head or some good pussy. And then after that,
it's never about
and then
on
even if she still got more,
what she can do for him while he's still out here searching for somebody that he really likes.
That's true.
Well, I mean, if I'm
gonna get this benefit, if I'm gonna get this benefit off you, I'm gonna fuck you until I got there and find somebody that I really fucking like. Tell me if I'm wrong.
But we all know ninjas who like us and who don't like us. That's first and foremost. Actions speak way louder than words. So if you blowing homeboy up and he decline, he done declined you all day, and at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, he calling you now, and you let homeboy come in, sis, that's on you. Because he wasn't calling you in the daytime, he calling you in the nighttime. So when you go and open up that door, you can't blame nobody at this point. You gotta blame yourself because actions speak louder than words. So I feel like women, we need to get on one, again, going back to, we need to get on one accord as far as what we want and really having the things that we are requiring. You want the 7, we talked about credit in the beginning, and there's 4 of us sitting at the table, and we've already agreed that, our credit needs a little bit of work. So for you to say, for me, sis, to say, I want this man with an 800 credit score when mine is 250, that doesn't work out. How are you asking for these things? So I just feel like the same things that we are requiring is the same things that we should allow. So because what happens is when you don't vibrate higher and raise your standards, you're gonna get those busted ass men that's gonna approach you. You're gonna get those what you doing guys. Not saying that you're not raising your standard, but clearly they feel like that you are in their league for them to approach you.
How they gonna feel like that though? How they gonna feel like that though?
Maybe it's what you post. Maybe it's what you post on Facebook. Maybe it's what you say. Maybe it's your delivery. How you gonna feel like that though? Maybe it's how you dress, how you handle yourself. Maybe it's your track record. One of the things that's really, really important to me, and that's always have been, and it's probably like my downfall a little bit, is that I'm a very, very prideful person. My name ain't in these hoods. They do not know me. You might know A Pooh, but it ain't this one right here. I can guarantee you that. So Like, your track record says a lot. That's your resume. You might as well say. So I think if we don't want these men, if we want to set standards for, I don't want you to approach me because you're not doing that, then I think that we should vibrate higher. And I feel like when you are vibrating higher, I think that leave less room for people that are not of that caliber to step up to you. Mm-hmm. Homeboy, if you ain't opening up your door at 12 o'clock in the morning after he done declined all your phone calls, don't let him in. He ain't gonna call you. What he gonna do is he gonna go to somebody else and you gonna keep denying him.
Yeah.
We dictate who we give it to, unless you're in a situation where, God forbid, where they're taking it from you, but we dictate who we take our pants off to.
True.
We are a reflection of, essentially, I'm a reflection of my husband. My husband is a reflection of me. So I don't talk about sex, and I'm not talking about all of that stuff because that's not first of all, I'm a married woman, so I can't talk about that. That leaves imagination to other people. Mm-hmm. So when imagination opens and when that lack of communication opens up, then that leaves stragglers to be in your inbox. Mm-hmm. But that's not
shut that shit down.
Right. You know you can't approach me because first of all, I ain't no $40 chick.
So it's just
so
like,
you already
okay,
know.
So I can't be this type of, like, okay, so I'm just gonna let me just show my ass. And then it'd be like, oh, these niggas thirsty.
Right.
But
Right.
it's just like, oh, wait, like, bitch, you just
at the club, you driving the boat, you on the dance floor, you bent over, not to say there's nothing wrong there, because I do not judge. You got to get it how you live, sis. But in that same token, when you are saying these things,
comments going in.
You gotta make sure that you are putting out the same things that you are requiring.
Yeah. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and touch on the comments.
Let's go.
Hey,
I'm sorry, y'all.
She gave the picture, dropped the mic.
I'm sorry, I ain't mean to just kind of do that, but
hey, I'm telling you, just be yourself. Let it flow.
For me, it's just like, I know you're gonna read the comments.
Go ahead.
But women lift economies, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Women lift economies. So where you are as a woman is going to dictate who is jumping in your inbox. So you can't pick and choose when you don't want to be driving but when you don't want to be that party girl. You can't turn that off because you was a party girl from 12 to 2 in the morning, and then you kind of want to go to work and want people to forget that you was the same one that was, breaking it down on that dance floor. Mm-hmm. And then when he approached you like you was breaking it down on that dance floor, now you upset, but you can't be.
They just writing the check.
Yep.
That's what I done heard.
So we're gonna jump in the comments real quick.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh no, you good. So John Johnson said it's women you fuck and women you trying to get really at. Okay, we already said that. I'm sorry. Alexander last name said girls do the same shit. I done took care of plenty girls who wasn't worth it. John Johnson said all pussy is good pussy glow. And then Keith said, then why are you taking care of her then? That's your fault if you decide to take care of a woman. Women do it too. John was talking to me. He said that's what friends with benefits are. Oh, okay. So I'm not mad, just to make that clear. Not mad at all. John Johnson said Alicia Brockman exactly. Stop acting like y'all don't know what's up. Women get the men they can attract. Men get the women they can afford. Facts of life. Key said women know the difference between a nigga that's only providing dick and their main nigga they really want to be with. She may act slow, but she know what she's doing. She's opening the door at 12 a.m. because he making her feel good. But her main dude has enough respect to not be at her door at 12 a.m. The guy she wants to settle down with, she not treating like a piece of meat. Okay, I can understand. Okay, I can.
But if you're trying to settle down with okay, so help me understand. If
so
you're
that's
why
why
settle down with this man, then nobody should be
at your door.
That's just counterproductive for me.
But I can understand where she's coming from. No,
my point though is if settling down is what you're looking for, then you're not gonna find it if somebody else is. If you're opening the door for somebody else, you gotta be all in. Like you gotta be. I know it hurts, it does, but in order to receive it all, you gotta be all in. But the problem is people go into these relationships automatically thinking that you're going to be played, so then you don't be all in. Now I get it. Because it's hard. I definitely get it. Men play games, women play games. Hell, we all playing this game. We all trying to figure out the secret to this man and woman dance that we doing. But I just really believe that if you give your all to something, I'm not even talking about relationships. I'm just, period. If you give your all to something, you're going to receive that all in what? Reciprocity.
Okay, well, I just want to let you know, Pooh, like, you was definitely preaching to the choir. Everybody just basically agreed to what you was talking about.
It's time.
It's time to stop settling.
It's time to stop settling. It's not fun. It makes you depressed.
We're getting older.
And we're getting older. People are dying. Like, people are dying left and right. Like, friends are dying. Family, like, people are dropping like flies, and time is of the essence. And I just think that we play a lot. Yeah. I just don't want to play no more.
I'm trying to tell you,
I don't want to play no more.
I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play no
Is that a
more.
song?
I don't want to play. I don't know if it's a song, but I don't want to play no good anyway. Okay.
For that, we don't want to play no more.
It might just be a hit. It's a hit. Okay.
DJ Escobar. I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play no more. Ah, you dumb. That's going to be stuck in my head. For the rest of the night. Sorry, y'all.
Okay, y'all. Oh.
Just stop playing. Stop playing with people. Stop playing with people. Because you play with the wrong person and they going to kill you. And now you dead, can't play with nobody.
Exactly.
Like, just don't do it. Especially these days. Like, people are putting their feelings in. They killing you. They are killing you. Domestic violence is real. People are dying from that. Stop playing with these people.
Yep.
Stop playing. Want to be in the videos.
Right.
All in the music videos.
Hey, if you don't want people in your videos, come to Death Row.
You want somebody to be real with you? Take care. Stop playing. Come to Death Row.
Okay.
No, seriously.
Let me hit these comments. Y'all stop playing. She said stop playing. Okay. So let me hit these comments. D said, you have to treat women or men accordingly to their character. Expectations and titles can ruin a relationship. You know what?
That is true.
I'm going to say that I definitely do agree with that. And I just feel like when people focus on a title, I feel like that it does ruin a relationship.
Why?
So if you're,
Why you think?
I feel like because you're focusing on trying to be this girlfriend. Like you have this imaginary title in your head as to what a girlfriend should be. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, with this imaginary, with this thing with this picture that you have in your head, you're okay. At the end of the day, you're not looking at it as if that you're doing wife duties. Because at the end of the day, they've been moved in with you, washing their clothes, you're feeding them, whatever. You already in this role of doing this. So okay, so you sitting up here, you're like, I'm the girlfriend, blah blah blah. And it's just like, yeah, okay, whoop de doo, you the girlfriend, whatever. I just feel like
girlfriends get cheated on.
It doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to say too. Like, it doesn't matter like what it is. Like it doesn't. I just feel like just having a title itself. I just feel like that a title shouldn't be anything that if you focus on a title, that would definitely ruin a relationship. Focusing on a title.
Feel more secure.
I was gonna say sometimes titles give you clarity.
Yeah.
And I definitely agree with what you're saying as far as it can kind of start to muffle stuff. But I also think that there needs to be if you don't have a title, at least have that conversation where there's no gray. Like, this is who I am. This is my bags that I'm bringing to this relationship. This is me. And I think that same conversation needs to be had from the men's point of view. But again, that's why I do like titles, because titles give you it gives you clarity.
Okay.
There's no room for no.
So okay, so being that you went from a girlfriend to a wife, what do you feel is more important to be? Like, just saying. Like, and also you, Kenny, like, what do y'all feel like is more important to be? Like, do you feel like it's more important to be a wife, or do you feel like it's more important to be a girlfriend?
For me, I'm gonna say wife, and I'm gonna say wife because I'm about business, and marriage to me is a business contract. This is a contract saying this is the rules, this is what you are bringing, this is what you are agreeing to, and I'm signing the contract to say this is what I'm agreeing to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm signing, and we're both signing these contracts. So again, there's no gray areas. Because let's say let me paint a scenario for you. Okay, so this is your boyfriend, right? You have a boyfriend. Y'all been together for 15 years, right? Mm-hmm. Long enough to be common law. Let's just say. Well, if something happens to that man, let's say that man goes into a coma. Well, that man done been with you for the past 20 years of his life. That man has told you, listen, baby, if something happens to me, I want you to pull the plug. You cannot say pull the plug. Even though, like, his mama come in and say, no, even though you know this was this man's dying wishes. So it's the legalities that marriage covers that I think covers both parties. So for me, that's important, because you don't have say so when it's time to have a say so. Like,
yes, so them damn mamas will try to.
Like, it's important, like that, especially that. And I always kind of just watching TV. I see that a lot where something happens and you don't have no say so to speak. And here come all these people making decisions about somebody who you done been with him forever, and now you feeling railroaded. There's nothing for me. Again, marriage just kind of, it's a contract.
So Latoya McBell said title set boundaries. Otherwise, you end up in situations and it leaves room for John Johnson said, dress person says, if you want to be a wife, you need to show that you have wifey.
But you know what? I'm reading a book. But no, to his point, I am reading a book that is called Boss Bride. And I encourage all the women to get this book. And it's not for somebody, not to say that you're looking for marriage. It's not somebody who's looking for marriage, but it's for a book for women who's looking to have, that feeling. We all can imagine the feeling of a woman on her wedding day. It's for that feeling all the time. And again, if you want to prepare, you have to prepare for those roles. Now, John, he is stretching it. He always does. he always stretch it. But I definitely agree with him. If you want something, it's in the pudding. You said it earlier. I bought this, or I wrote this down. That's confirmation. So if you want something bad enough, I think you need to dress up for that part. If you want to be a wife, you
fuck all that.
Put it on your bitch. That's if you want it.
So if you dress yourself up as a wife, you're doing your little wifey duties as a girlfriend, but then here you are 15 years later, like you said, and you still not married.
Then if marriage is what you want, see, we have a tendency to kind of stay after. We'll completely lose our whole entire being for the person that we are with. We will completely lose it. And I think that that's unfair. And if you know that man is not going to marry you and that is what you truly want, then why are you with him? You need to leave him, because he's in your place. He's standing,
I don't know,
he's standing in your place. He grew
right.
He grew to that. But she said, her example was, if you with this man for 15 years and you telling this man what you want, your husband might have didn't want to get married, but he knew you did, and guess what? You married.
Yeah, he told me he'll never be married.
And what is he now?
Married?
Okay, then he stepped up. That's my point. He stepped
changed
up.
who he
He
wanted to
stepped.
change
He
for.
again.
Well,
rises to
I
those
guess,
levels.
you know-
They gonna step up. You gonna require it? You step up.
Okay.
You so silly. Like stop having a requirement if nobody is fulfilling the requirements.
Right.
That's silly. What you got
So,
to require if you're not requiring nobody to fulfill?
I just want to say, I just want to go. I want to
Go
read
ahead.
the comments, and then we're gonna go back
ahead.
to what
We can go
Pooh
back.
was
We
saying.
can touch it.
Okay. John Johnson said Beyonce, Halle Berry, Keisha Cole, and all women get cheated on. You are not special. I just read it like how he was typing.
And
You
I
get
agree.
it?
That's real. I can't get over it. That's real. Well, shit, that's real. My
He
bad.
said you are not special.
Emoji.
Right. He said men make you want to play out here because they are all about lies and games. The ones you do fully trust, they disappoint you. It's hard to give a man 100%. I'm going to finish reading your comment, then I'm going to praise you, girl. 100% of your trust. It really is. And once you feel like its trust has been broken, it makes it harder to trust someone in the future. And it definitely does make it hard for us to trust someone in the future. I'm not trying to get all spiritual, but that's when prayer and stuff just come in, and that's when you evaluate and you work on yourself.
Amen.
And it's just like, even if you with that person, you will still want to, evaluate and work on yourself,
You take that to the Lord.
and you take that to him, and I'm telling you, it will definitely be removed. And it's just like, you may not ask for it. It may not come next month, 6 months, 2 years, 10 years, but it will definitely come.
Right.
So just, if trust is hard, and I tell my kids about this. I always tell my kids about the boy who cried wolf. And my daughter was telling me this morning, because we was at the Waffle House, and she was like, Netflix has a movie out about the boy who cried wolf. And I said, you gonna watch it? She was like, no, because you tell me about it all the time.
She don't want to see it. She already know
She was like, I already know the moral of the story. And I was just like, yeah, but it was just like, it's hard, but it's just like, it's up to you as to what you want to do. It even if you want to stay and try to keep on working on it, it's up to you. If you want to remove yourself, it's up to you.
Right.
You is what matters.
So
I preach about that all the time. You said what?
Once you get to a real true level of understanding, I cannot control nobody but myself. You have a different outlook on life. Like, I can't stop my husband from cheating on me. I can't stop that. That isn't something that I can stop. But what I can do is I can be secure in who I am, and trust that he isn't, and trust that isn't broken. But at the end of the day, I can only fix myself.
What about you?
I can only work on myself, and I truly believe that if I work on myself enough and I vibrate to a level of, oh shit, she ain't playing. People, he's going to see that too, and he's going to know, I can't let this go. I can't play with her.
Right.
I can't, because I'm like, stop.
Give up your whole card.
I'm like, stop, baby, stop. This is compounded interest over here with your girl. So I can only hope that through what I'm doing, that he sees. He kind of sees.
I'm gonna
But
okay.
it is. But like she said, it is hard. It is
It's
hard. But
it's hard.
I am a true believer of love conquering all. I am a true believer.
She's a true believer of love conquers all.
I do. That's the word. That's the word. I gotta stand on it. I can't pick and choose it.
She is. Okay, so let's jump back in. I play too much, y'all. I play too much. Y'all know I do. So D said, title is not important. Being happy and at peace means everything. Before you can be happy as a wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, you have to be happy within self. You can't share that element with someone else if you don't have it. John Johnson said, marriage is your security. Just Key said, that's right, Alicia. A wife is more important. I love being a wife. that title holds a lot of power in that contract to have a final say so.
You can't even
People get
testify.
so confused with marriage versus the relationship.
Listen, fellas, wife your lady. Because if you got something going on in the street that you don't want to talk about, guess what? She can't talk about it by law. But that girlfriend of yours, oh, she first 48 in you. Because they're going to take her kids. And she ain't going for that. Just saying. Them wives, they can't talk. They can't say nothing. We was together. That's spousal privilege. For real.
Yeah, everybody's just agreeing with everybody.
It's just straight dropping.
Right.
Yeah, just straight dropping it, you know. And then Latoya, let me see. Let's get back to it. So Sharice, she said, gotta disagree. Dress how you feel and what your man is comfortable with. Antoine said, within 2 years, a man knows if you're a wife potential or not. No, baby.
I don't think it takes that long.
It doesn't even. Why that? Hold on, wait. Let's go back to your comment, boo. You said it takes 2 years. At the end of the day, let me tell you something. A male or a female know whether or not she want to fuck a nigga, or a male know if he want to fuck a bitch or not within a minute. If they want to fuck or not. So it's still at the same time. I mean, I understand. You can stay out of this, boo. But I'm sorry. But it's just like, come on, like it's not gonna. Let me tell you something. It's like stories that I read. It took 6 months for everything, from them meeting each other, for them getting married. 2 years. That's your opinion. I definitely do. Understand how you feel. But if it took you 2 years, power on.
But some people don't know the real meaning behind marriage. So you can't just date 6 months and hop in it. It might crash. You got to get to know that person, which you're gonna still learn.
But I don't know. I can't say that. I don't think that's a. I don't. Yeah, it's a risk.
People have been together for 6 months and
been married forever.
People have been together for 50 years and now they getting a divorce. Like I
and then that's what I'm saying.
I
talk to these people all the time. Like I talk to a lady and
it's about self.
We're going through a divorce. Right. It really
you gotta
is.
know what
you gotta know what you want. You gotta know who you are. I talk about this every day, y'all. It's about you.
You gotta work.
It's about you. Like it's just like you. If you gotta be honest with yourself. So once you're honest with yourself, then guess who else you're gonna be honest with? You're gonna be honest with the people that is surrounding you. Like be honest with yourself. So everybody don't have to know your business. That don't mean go on social media and just screenshot it out, whatever. Right. But be honest within the people that loves you and within the people that's gonna respect you and be whatever. But it is what it is. Back to the comments. It's a lot. Oh my gosh, y'all! Thank y'all so much for showing the love. It's so much, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's so much. It's so much. I'm gonna read through them. I'm gonna skim through them real quick. If you Latoya McBeth said, I'm not doing shit for a man that can't commit to something as simple as a title. The fuck is going?
That's like R&B.
Let me tell you, Latoya.
Before I get this Christmas,
let me tell you something, Latoya. That's my favorite word to say. I'm telling you, the fuck. I be like, the fuck.
I'm with it. You got to clarify, because I don't want to be out in these streets telling you, saying you my boyfriend, and you telling people that you're not.
She said it. She was like, it's gonna be way bigger issues down the line. It's absolutely nothing to do with how I view myself. It's an out for men. Simple. Stephanie Herman said, I think people should start dating with purpose. Make it clear in the beginning what you both want.
Set your guidelines. Set your boundaries first.
Right. So they talking about what we said. My cousin, she called me a clown.
So I have a question. I'm curious then. Do women since we have these requirements, are we the ones that are likely to get rid of them, or are we the ones that are more likely to kind of just say, well, I had this on my list, and are we the ones that's getting rid of it? The reason why I ask is because if essentially you're not sticking to the requirement program that you set for yourself, so are we more than likely to get rid of those rules and men aren't? Like, are they men still keeping them and we are dropping them?
What type of rules are you talking about?
Well, just
like,
let's
let's drop it. Like, what's the rules?
No, whatever. That's my point. Whatever you like, whatever your criteria for your guy. This is the type of man that I want. This is the type of man that I'm gonna get.
What if I don't have no rules for him? Let's say for instance
you gotta have some type
no. I'm saying as far as like
outline.
this. Let's say for instance, like I'm not even gonna say that I don't have no outline. At the end of the day, it's just more like, you know, just be respectful towards me and I'll be respectful towards you, whatever. But if I come to you and just be like, look, this is what I want. If I'm just straight up on everything that I want and you agree to everything that I want, shouldn't be no backlash at the end.
No, it shouldn't. But why when okay, I agree with you. But what happens is the reason why you're gonna keep getting that is because you didn't set to what you said.
I said to what I said
but
at
when
the
he show you different,
beginning.
why not leave him? When he show you, as soon as
if
he
he
show you,
show
why
me
not leave him? Because
different-
you fooled me once, shame on me. You fooled me twice. Wait, no, sorry. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So that's my point. Like, we're saying that, but are we also saying like you didn't stick to the guidelines and da 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 da? Well, why are we still kicking it with
But
dudes?
they're human. They're gonna make mistakes.
They are. I do agree.
It's called catching feelings. Ain't no goddamn mistakes. It's called, we done
It's
caught
both.
we done caught feelings a little bit too deep than what the fuck that we planned to be catching feelings for. So this is what the fuck we ended up at. What the fuck I want you to do is stop goddamn doing what the fuck you goddamn doing, and then goddamn I want you to goddamn be my girl.
And when he don't, what?
You gotta
What's
get rid of
gonna happen?
And then if you don't, it's just be like, shit, as long as we have this agreement, then it is what it is. And if you don't want to agree with the agreement that we set up on the first place, I guess it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's just like, it is what it is. It's like,
she'll have to decide whether she want to continue to deal with the shit.
it's right. If I want to, right.
Right.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. At that time, if I want to continue to deal with the shit or not.
But my point is saying this is, you gotta be specific.
Yeah.
And what I've learned is with every fuck.
Oh, she said fuck it.
Every fucking thing we have to be specific. So because if you're not specific and it doesn't happen the way we want it to or the way that we pictured it in our minds, because being a woman, my mind will take me down a rabbit hole. So when if we're not specific, we can't. I don't know. I just think it's important to be specific.
No. I feel exactly what you're saying. That's like when they say when we pray to God, we have to be specific as to what we want.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So if we can pray to God and ask for God to be in, everybody that may listen may not believe in the same thing that I believe in, but this is what I believe in. And so at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, so we have to be specific as what we want. As I heard the other day, it's like, and it's so crazy because I keep on talking about this, it's like, we should not make God as a minimum. Period.
No.
We should not allow to make him as, off what you sent me. Off of what you sent me. The Side Hustle Pro. The lady Jolly on there said, we should not make God as a minimum. Oh, he bless you with a car. Oh, he bless you with a house. But knowing that he can expand bigger things for you. Enlarge your territory, like that girl said. Like, ask him for more. Like, it's just like. So if you're in a relationship, and it comes back to rolling around in that. If you're in a relationship and you're going to come at me and I'm going to give you these specifics as to what I want and you agree to it at the beginning, you thinking that you're down with it. Then a couple months in, you just like, nah, this and that and the third. Then you telling them to go on by their business, then they can't. Because guess what? A little feelings done got involved.
No, I get it. I definitely
You
get
get what I'm saying?
No, I definitely
and so it's kind of hard for them to pull away from the type of lifestyle. So my girl want to live this, or my dude want to live this lifestyle, this and that and the third. But still at the same time, it also comes around with what you want.
Yeah, and I was just about to say that.
Because if you don't want it, Go on with your business.
You gotta know yourself. You gotta know. I've learned who I was within the past 2 years, and I'm 32 years old. I see that now. I didn't know who I was. Like, I thought I did. I thought I knew, but I didn't. So, and I'm just now learning this. So
what age were you again?
My mentality shifted when I was 30. 30 was big for me. Because 30 was like, okay, girl, you married. Okay, cool, you married, yeah. You got 3 kids. But, like, what do you have outside of the image of my husband, outside of the image of my kids? I didn't have nothing. Like, that's how I defined myself. And I realized that wasn't beneficial for me. That wasn't beneficial for where I'm trying to go. Like, I need to know who I am. I need to get myself in order if I want my marriage in order. And I need to get myself in order if I want my kids to, be the best that they are going to be. I think a lot of times we just kind of get, as women, we just get...
I feel like that.
Caught up in our duties. Like that. We get caught up in those titles. So that's the bad thing about the title. That's the flip.
Yourself.
You lose yourself in a title. Well, I'm more than a wife. I'm more than a mom. But if you was to ask me back in the day, like, well, who are you? What are you? And I say, well, I'm Alicia. I'm 32 years old. I got a wife.
I got 3 kids.
I got 3 kids. Like, no. I had to realize, like, that's not.
You know what I say when I introduce myself?
I am.
My name is Glow. I got a podcast, Conversations with Glow, and I got 2, and like, I do got 2 kids.
And I've been married for 15 for 7 years. Like when you have stuff going on, let me throw that in. I forgot about them at home. I forgot. But no, it's important to kind of just have something outside of the men. We talk about it all the time. Like I love talking to I love my husband. I love my husband to death, but I don't like talking about men and women all the time. Like, I think it's important. I think, it's important for the dialogue, but what happens is it doesn't go to communication no more. We start talking about what men do versus what women do, and what women do, what men don't do, and it starts to become a dust. So,
yeah.
I'm good, love.
Okay. Y'all, that was great.
I don't know how we got there.
I don't understand how we just shifted, but it was just like, roll with the flow, go with the energy.
It's important. Get your business, ladies. Get your business.
Yes.
Yourself.
Go ahead and get that.
Yeah,
go ahead and invest in yourself, you guys. It's important that everybody do, invest in themselves. And so, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up with this. It's this last topic that I definitely do want to touch on, and it's the T.I. situation. Checking. It's not. He didn't even check. I read the article.
What did the article? Okay.
Okay. Of course, I cannot talk about anything without researching.
This is true.
I have to read in order for me to be able to talk about things.
How I am about my research.
Listen. Right. So I had to go because I was just like, okay. So because I was just like, this is something that I wanted to talk about, because I was just coming in because I was just like, I just didn't. Everybody was talking about it, and I just don't feel like what he did was wrong.
Right.
It was just like, that's his daughter. That's somebody that he care about. Mm-hmm. And think about where they live at. They stay in Atlanta, Georgia. This is where, like, a city where it's high of STDs and HIV and AIDS. You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
So it's just like, okay, so I read it. So basically what I read is that he takes his daughter, which is Deja. Her name is Deja, and she's 18 years old, to the gynecologist yearly. And he asked the doctor if her hymen's been broken. So basically, what the doctor explained is that the hymen can be, it doesn't matter how the hymen can be broken. The hymen, right, and that's what and that's how I swear to you, with the article that I read, he told the doctor she doesn't ride a bike, she doesn't play, she doesn't do no sports, she doesn't do any sports. And it was something else that he said. Basically, saying that her and basically anything for her hymen not to be broken. That's basically what he said. And so what I was getting at is that I think that people was probably getting at as far as like people was probably thinking that he was probably going in the room.
Oh, I see what you're saying. And it was like,
and it was like
gross. Like now it's kind of
being a little gross as far as like, oh, well, let me check and see, if she's a virgin or not.
But that's just
but what the gynecologist said is like, I still couldn't be able to tell you that information because that's against her privacy and her rights.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And like I said, is that I don't think that anything that he did was wrong. If he want to know whether or not if his daughter is having sex, that's his business. And I feel like that he's doing something that majority of these men should be doing anyway if they have fucking daughters.
Well, I think it's hard to kind of understand and I'm only again speaking on my situation. I didn't come from a 2-parent household. So I don't know what it's like to have a dad care for me in that way. So I can't say this is wrong because I didn't come from a 2-parent household. So I don't know what a father, not to say that my dad is a deadbeat, nothing like that, but I didn't come from a place of my father taking me to the doctor. I didn't come from that. So I don't really see anything wrong because it could be literally a father loving his child. And unfortunately for black families, we are raised in single households. Right. So a lot of people that was giving their opinion on it
was coming from a single parent household perspective.
Now the other thing that I do, I didn't like
because he was coming from a perverted perspective as well. Because like you said, it'd be different if he was in the room actually trying to do the exam. That's just common sense. He's a father, number one, and a man, number two. Why would a doctor allow you to look in your daughter's vagina? Like that's stupid. That's stupid. Dumb shit like that. Right? That's retarded.
So I'm gonna go with the comments, and we're gonna still hit back on it. It says Candace Hollisey said, if you raised her to keep her legs closed, then why you doing all that?
That don't mean nothing.
Right. John Johnson said the argument is centered on people thinking that a teenage girl having sexual freedom is more important that a father protecting his child and trying to keep her on the straight and narrow path. Right. I was raised to keep my legs closed, and I still. I meant to say I was raised to keep my legs closed, and I still did what I wanted to do. It's a matter of communication between the parent and the child. It is communication. It is. And she said, Candace also came back with, I wish my dad would have did that. See, right. And that's how I feel too. I don't know. And then Antoine said, having a good daddy. Right. And Antoine said, everybody parent differently. Maybe they have a pact with each other. Right. And
Latoya, did he give her a virginity ring?
The only thing that he did. The only thing that I didn't have I guess that's talking back to that double standards that we always talk about, because he doesn't do his sons like that. Mm-hmm. And his sons is younger than the daughter. So in the sense, it's almost like, well, okay, I understand that as a father that you want to be on your little girl, but your son is younger than your daughter, and you're promoting. Like, you're not going to the doctor with him. Why aren't you going to the doctor with him?
Yeah. But I mean, how you gonna check to see if a dude done has sex?
They can check.
Okay, I want to know because I'm probably gonna Google that.
Doctors check if men's have
Latoya at Beth, she said, I'm not a parent, but I understand wanting to protect your children. But trust in your child and trust that you raised your child right. They have to make a mistake in order to grow. Can't protect them from everything. Not saying he's wrong, but if she wants to have sex, she's going to find a way. And you're absolutely right. And you're right, but it's just like, and you're right, a child is going to go out here and do what they want to do, but still at the same time, if they have that type of bond with their parent, it's just like it's a certain type of trust that you don't want to break with your parent. Right. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, If I'm telling you that if I'm telling you that I'm a virgin, I want you to trust that. And if we go to the doctor together and you find out that I am, and this is the reward that I get from you, this is going to be something that I'm going to be appreciative of. You know, like, this is what my daddy expect out of me. You know, it's I don't know. It's just like it's something
do you think
that
you don't trust her because he goes.
I feel like that he probably does trust it. Y'all already know how T.I. is, man. Like, y'all need to quit playing.
He's going to do the same thing to the younger daughter.
Right.
So.
I don't think that he possibly could have done that with Zanique.
No, because that's not his child.
Because that's not his child.
Right,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if he does that with his younger child, at the end of the day, that's his child. Who are we to say how can we do?
She can tell
what can we do? You know?
She my I guess I look at it like she not saying she like it, not in a weird way, but clearly she doesn't have a problem with it because she's 18 years old, and she could have told the doctor, look, he ain't, don't tell them nothing.
Exactly.
Like, at that point, you can.
Or even tell them, don't even go with me.
Yeah, or don't even go with me. Right.
Right.
So, for me, I guess she went,
So D said he could have.
Okay.
So he said.
Right.
So D said he could have kept that in the personal part of their family discussion. They did not need to be discussed amongst America, because now you are going to have another issue. I got something to say about that. She has to go to school and get looked at funny by her peers. You have to think of what this may do to her self-esteem and how she might be attacked by the media, and it adds stress to the girl. She may feel like, damn, my life is already publicized. Thank you. Thus, the well-being of my virginity has to be too. As a father of 3 girls, I would not embarrass my daughters. Like, okay, so I'm just gonna say this. He was on a podcast. He was on somebody's podcast. And it was something that was talked about. I don't think that was something that he just, I don't know. I just feel like another whole life. It was just something
what I said about the platform. So what I'm learning is that it is okay for your own information. Like, just because
let me tell my truth. It's my truth.
It is.
I'm not going to allow for you to tell. I'm not going to allow for you to tell my truth.
I agree, and you shouldn't. But your truth isn't for everybody either.
True.
Your truth ain't for Your truth is really only for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really for the other people. It's only for yourself. Mm-hmm. So when you have a little, it's couth in privacy. Like, I don't think that he should have been talking about his daughter's virginity online. Like, that's how virginity. If you're treating virginity as this sacred thing, then why are you talking about it in a non-sacred environment? True. So I think,
but again, at the same time, I don't think that it was just like anything. As again with the whole Tank situation, I don't think that was something that was just right. Like,
you can't compare it.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to compare the two. I take that back, but to get to my point, it's just like, I would like to go back and listen to exactly. Well, they took it off. From what I read, they actually took it off, so it's nothing that I can actually go back to relate to as to exactly what he said.
Being that they took it off, that leads me to think that he didn't mean for it. That's why he shouldn't have said it.
Right.
That's why you shouldn't have said. That's why you have to be mindful of your platform. You got to be mindful of these social medias, and then especially for me, I'm super super private, so you're not gonna get that type of information from me. So you gotta realize that the power in the tongue, that's important. And what you say, once it's out there, it's already out there. Like, here we are. Yeah, it's gone from the internet, but here we are having a whole live talking about it.
Right? You're absolutely
so you gotta
right.
Be and it's important to know. So lesson for us all when we get our millions. Okay. Don't be saying a whole bunch of stuff that'll make the media come back for us. Like, that's just as simple as that. You want your privacy. Be private.
Yeah, because
that's and that's what Beyonce said. You won't never catch Jay-Z talking about blue eyes as virginity.
Yeah. Right.
You won't catch him saying saying that.
Right.
It's a level of privacy that you need to have. Like, just because you got an open mic and just because I want to tell my truth. But again, like I said, your truth ain't for not for your not.
No,
for you,
I understand, but back to
like sometimes it ain't for people to know.
But back to what D was saying, I had jumped on Instagram real quick, and Reginae, her little Instagram had popped up at the top of my feed, and it was in Mexico, and it was all dancing or whatever. And she walked up, she was getting ready to dance, and she was like, "What's that? What's that?" And then she realized that, either Reginae was live on something or whatever. But anyway, at the end of the day, Reginae was recording. She didn't fuck around. She walked away. So I can understand where D coming from. It's just like, okay, so now I have to watch.
You gotta watch what you say.
What I'm doing, and I have to watch what I'm doing.
Yes.
Because of this situation.
Because of
that
how
has
it can
happened.
be perceived.
Right.
Because of what people may feel
right.
from it. Like, when you get new levels, bring out new devils.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get to a new level, it's important to have a little sense of first discernment of what you should say and what you shouldn't say.
Right.
It's a lot of stuff on my memories. When I even go back and look on Facebook, I'm not going to share that no more because that's not where I am anymore. Mm-hmm. I'm not putting that back out there. It was already out there once. If you didn't get it, you didn't get it. If you missed it, you missed it. But that ain't the level that I am anymore. So you got to realize some of the stuff that you say, just because you want to be real and just because you're being truthful, it's not for everybody.
You're absolutely right.
Keep a little bit some. That's the problem again with social media, because nobody's keeping nothing for themselves.
Right.
Everybody's putting everything out there. You're putting so much stuff out there to where now the people who are the followers of the social media, who own social media, we do know your whole life. Like, I don't like when people say, you don't know me, you just know me from social media. No, boo. I know that your birthday. I know that when your birthday. I know you got 5 kids or 3 kids or 2 kids. I know all of their names. I know where you were because you just posted your location. I also know where your mama stayed because, like, I do know you. Right. You can say I don't know you, but
I know you.
I know you. Mm-hmm. I know how you move. I know you're gonna be at the club on Saturday. I know your moves. So keep a little bit for yourself.
Yeah, you're absolutely
keep a little
right.
bit for yourself.
You're absolutely right.
It's important.
So, y'all, at the end of the day, I'm gonna, run, like, the comments are definitely rolling in. I definitely do appreciate.
Don't come for me, y'all. Don't come for me.
love. They definitely not coming for you.
Don't come for me. I don't want no smoke.
They definitely not. They're not coming for you, poo poo. So I definitely do want to appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it on up. The topics, the conversation, everything was good. I definitely do appreciate it. I appreciate the love, and make sure that y'all go ahead and subscribe to Conversations with Glow. Mommy Boobs and Bags. Check out Candietta Taylor with the credit repair, and Sharice Anderson as well. She's also in a sorority, so if you
the Delta.
Yep.
That's
so
but I'm a college dropout,
if you're thinking about the child going to the college, or her pledging in some type of sorority, check her out. I just want to thank everybody, and again, if you have time, share, and peace out. Thank y'all. Have a good night.